Emotions, love, pride, hate, fear. Have you no emotions, sir?
Before William Hartnell stepped into the TARDIS, he was already famous for playing a string of no-nonsense army NCOs in films like The Way Ahead, The Holly and the Ivy, Private's Progress, The Army Game, and, of course, Carry On Sergeant. And yet, ironically, the army had broken him completely during the war. So how did Hartnell end up as Britain's most unforgettable screen soldier? For years, Hartnell played tough guys, and it wasn't just an act. Born into poverty in 1908 and raised by a single mother, he struggled in school and found his real education on the streets. By his own admission, he was either going to make it or end up in prison. A stroke of luck changed everything. While boxing as a young man, Hartnell caught the eye of theatre patron Hugh Blaker, who saw potential in him and sent him to drama school. The boy with no future was suddenly studying theatre and thriving. Gradually, he started to build a film career, often playing policemen, gangsters or tough guys. But all that changed when war broke out in 1939 and Hartnell signed up. He joined the Tank Corps. Despite his tough exterior, military life broke Hartnell. The relentless drills and pressure led to a complete and utter nervous breakdown, leaving him with a severe stutter and damaged speech. His commanding officer didn't mince words. "Get back to theatre, son. You're no bloody good here." Discharged and broken, the tough guy persona was gone. For over a year, he battled to regain his speech. With sheer determination and the support of his wife and friends, he slowly managed to rebuild himself, taking any acting role he could find, no matter how small. Finally, in 1944, Hartnell got his big break, ironically playing a soldier. The Way Ahead needed a tough but likeable sergeant, and Hartnell was perfect for the role.
Now you're going to be number 9 platoon. Mr. Perry will be your officer, and I'm your sergeant. Fletcher's my name. Sergeant Fletcher. Got it? Now, I'm used to having the best platoon in the battalion, and I'm going to have it again.
He played a no-nonsense leader who transforms misfit civilians into a disciplined unit ready for battle.
Come on, lads. Once more for the day you missed on the exercise.
But he didn't just play the loud, aggressive type. Having been a struggling recruit himself, he brought empathy to the role, perhaps creating the kind of sergeant who would have helped him when he needed it most. Similar roles followed.
Well, just after midnight last night,
That's better. Go on.
I found this man on top of the wall behind the cookhouse. He had no late pass and admitted he was climbing into barracks. He was being assisted by a young person, sir.
A young person?
A girl, sir.
Then, in 1956, along came Private's Progress.
Now listen to me, son. You're in the army now, and you've gone and put your name down on sick report. So you have to report sick, see? You can't go changing your mind in the army.
No, Sergeant.
Now answer me a question. I'm not human, am I?
No, Sergeant. I mean, yes, Sergeant.
You'd be surprised to learn that I've got a wife and kid, wouldn't you?
Yes, Sergeant.
The success of this film inspired The Army Game, a hugely popular sitcom about national service recruits, where Hartnell played Sergeant Major Bullimore, and the public loved it. The man who had struggled with real army life was becoming Britain's most famous soldier. In 1958, producer Peter Rogers needed a lead for Carry On Sergeant. The obvious choice? William Hartnell. As Sergeant Grimshaw, he was firm but fair, playing the role with his trademark realism.
Stand to attention when I'm talking.
Why?
Why? Don't ask why. Do as you're told. You're in the army, son.
Oh, not quite. I'm still a civilian, with civilian rights. Now, don't shout, please.
What is your name? Please.
Bailey, James Bailey. How do you do?
Fine. Absolutely bloody fine. But I'll feel even better once you're in uniform.
The film was a huge hit, launching the Carry On series. But Hartnell never returned. Hartnell passed away in 1975, but his legacy endures. He may not have been suited for real army life, but on screen, he became Britain's most unforgettable soldier.
Excuse me, Sergeant. This is for you.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Carry On Uncovered videos. Thanks for watching.